Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Nate Eovaldi gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Tap down the line. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take his sure out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think there's some concern about the way Brendan Belt is playing. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give it...
On to first, and they get the double play. So a couple of hits here in the top. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
And he lays off for ball 1. Popped him up. Nunez on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Next up for the Red Sox, Brandon Belt. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Sucre is over to take a look, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Another full count offering on its way. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. Hey, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now the 0-1. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Popped straight up. And this will land foul. Here's the 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's a rookie hitter, but he didn't look like it on that swing. He's had some time this season to adjust to the speed of the game up here, and he's clearly done just that.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. To his left, Duffy. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Brock Holt. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's 4 for 14. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 8 hits in 32 at-bats. A ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. So he continues to hit the ball well. His 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and 0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge the...
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter rules safe.
Here's Mookie Betts.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanley Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's short, hit hard. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays nothing. Up next for the Rays, Logan Morrison, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. And the Rays are in the hit column. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Tim Beckham. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Price ready with the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Benintendi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jesus.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Morrison, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now the first pitch here from Price. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Nope, that's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza coasts under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Valenzuela, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. With runners in scoring position this season, Holt has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Here's the 1-0. Weak roller right side. Morrison charging this one. Morrison will take this over to first. And with that ends the inning. When we in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Benintendi is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Steven Souza. This is skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Price. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays going over. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Kiermaier on the run. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there on to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 50th pitch of the game on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Price ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Beckham stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Tim Beckham becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. In now, Jesus Sucre. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So nothing happened.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. Lifted the other way out to left center. Longoria is there to put it away, and on 1 pitch, Belt is retired.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Souza's after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 6.
Andrew Valenzuela will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back, just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. And that retires the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Duffy. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He's battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Price ready with another 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for Boston.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Brock Holt now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 strike.
1-2. Ready on 1-2. This is hit softly to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Miller's got it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Up next for the Rays, Steven Souza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down order go the Rays. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. It's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull the string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
0-1 count and the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Souza going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field, the 297th of his career, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Up next for the
Here's
Red Sox,
first baseman Brandon Belt.
Brandon
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
now
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Behind 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Six runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Pitch popped up. De Leon is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Andrew Valenzuela. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
To 2-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped down the line, and this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. And that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Tim Beckham started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tim Beckham is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now the first pitch here from Price. And that one just missed outside. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Morrison is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believe.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from inside the track as you get a nice look outdoors at nearby Tampa. Zach Duke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Brock Holt swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. I'm set with the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit down the line at first.
Dickerson.
Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. They've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Just a touch outside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Dickerson on second. Longoria on at first with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The batter, number 13.
First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Price ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Logan Morrison. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. 2 down, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a better than that, going the entire night.